Okay, so I had this idea in my head and I couldn't get it out of my head, so I just had to do it. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Please comment and let me know. This is my idea, white on white. If you've seen some of my other videos, I do a lot of these impasto flowers and they're nice and colorful, and that's really what draws a lot of attention to them. But I couldn't get this idea of white on white flowers. And I think I did a pretty good job. So, of course, when you have white on white, you don't have the different values and things, but my values in this painting are actually the shadows. The way the flowers, the impasto, make the shadows, and even in the background, you can see there that I have a textured background. I used my impasto and made a nice textured background because I wanted some sort of dimension there. Obviously, it's a lot thinner and not as much of a dimension because, of course, I want that to set back and I want my flowers to actually shine. Here you can see I've got some of the impasto in a plastic bag and I've just snipped off the tip of it, and that's how I'm creating the stems there. Normally I have it in a squirt bottle, but normally I'm putting paint in a squirt bottle and it's a lot easier to get in there. When you have the impasto, you're taking it out of a deep tub and then trying to get it into this little hole on top of the squirt bottle, and that just wasn't happening. And I've had this thought about using the bag like pastry bags before, and then I never did it, and I just really had to do it this time. I really didn't have much of a choice because I was too lazy to try to get the impasto into the small hole. I was talking about value earlier. I did try to make the background just a tiny bit of a darker value than the white. I put a tiny bit of gray paint in my impasto, but in the end it just wasn't enough, and I think that's okay. I can try that again if I want and have a little bit different technique, but you really can't see that there's a small value change in the white. Here I'm pretty close with my first layer being done. I usually work it as far as I can, and then I know if I try to work it too much, I'm going to end up messing up one of those flowers, so I want it to dry overnight. And also, I want to take a look at the composition, see what I need, and see if I need more, where I think I might need more. So here in a little bit, I stop and I let it dry. You can see that I need to get lots of different variety of flowers. I need different sizes, different shapes, different amount of petals. They need to be going in different directions. And all of that is something I think about when I'm thinking about the composition. I wanted to get in close here so you can see the real deep texture of these flowers. In the end, I'll gloss this and it'll be nice and shiny and smooth. I think maybe where my brain got this idea is there's some different like dinnerware or pottery that's white on white. It's white and it's got like a texture in it. And I think that's where my brain got this idea. It just goes to show you can get inspiration from the most mundane things. So I've let it dry and I've decided that my stems need some leaves and I need to fill in a lot more area of this painting. So I'm going to have a lot of leaves going here, so we're going to speed things up and watch it. Now I got my cheetah robe on and we're putting some gloss on. It's Liquitex Basic, and start off with a sponge brush but move over to a soft bristle brush after that. Here's the finished project. What do you think? I really do like it. I have some other ideas of putting some really light, maybe ink on it or watercolor, just to give it a really tiny bit of color. That might be my next project. So if you like this project, please like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. I really want to know what you guys think about this. If you're in town, come and check me out at any of the galleries that I'm at.